If you are a woman, then you are a poser. Or at least that's what everyone wants you to think. If you don't know me, hello, my name is Dimitri and welcome to my channel. And as always, I have angered an astronomical amount of men on the internet simply by just existing. And although most of the time I can take it like a good submissive woman, it still pisses me off. And today I just wanted to talk to everyone about everyone's favorite liberal sissy topic, double standards. So if you've been following me for a while, you will know that I am a metalhead. You're a woman who likes metal? Oh my god. And I also have a really big mouth that spews a lot of really big opinions. Opinions that shouldn't be controversial, but somehow are? ? And basically what I do here on my channel is tell everyone my opinions, and most of my videos are for fun and for entertainment. And men just really don't like that. And I feel like I have become some sort of magnet for insecure little men who want to project their insecurities on some random 20-year-old woman on the internet. And some of these people are very loyal followers who comment on every single one of my videos. And honestly, it's just been having me thinking a lot lately. I know women don't do that often. I'm obviously taking a huge piss out of all of you, but I'm so serious when I say that, like, the double standards, especially in the metal community, are just astronomical. I'm just a girl who likes metal music, who wants to make silly little videos and give my opinion from time to time. And it's funny because men do the same exact thing. You know, there's not a huge abundance of metal creators on YouTube, but the ones that do exist are mostly men, which is fine. I don't care, because statistically, mostly men listen to metal. And most of the people who end up watching my videos end up being men. Not only can I say that from an educated guess, but I can also check my YouTube analytics. And I do want to say that there are a large number of very, very, very kind people, and I do have supporters, and I thank each and every single one of you for being so kind to me. But that still doesn't mean that I don't get an abundance of hate comments and people reposting my content and my videos on different platforms simply just to complain about me existing. And for the most part, it doesn't bother me. I have learned to ignore hate comments, but when you receive so much hate on a daily basis, it does get to you a little bit. Like, I won't lie when I say that some of it does just, like, piss me off. And it doesn't make me sad, it doesn't make me feel insecure, because I know that at the end of the day, the people who are sending me these things are just insecure, lonely, misogynistic men. And that's not my problem. But when I am repeatedly being called stupid fat bitch, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh my god, thank you. And I just think it's funny that all of the metal creators that are men don't receive this kind of hate whatsoever. And I just think it's really funny that a man could say the exact same thing that I do, and a man could make the exact same video that I do and not receive anything horrible or nasty. And it's simply because they're a man. Now, I don't think my content is worse than anyone else's. I don't think it is particularly heinous or controversial. I really just think that some people just really hate me and harass me every day just because I'm a woman. And that happens not just to me, but a large majority of women all around the world every single day. And I'm calling it out. I'm not gonna just sit there and be silent about it because it's annoying. And I just don't know why something a man says holds more validity and holds more weight than anything that I would say. And I do give a lot of, like, opinions, and sometimes I know it's gonna make people mad because it's an unpopular opinion. But I feel like if a man said the exact same thing that I did, they wouldn't nearly get as much hate as I do. And I'm not saying that I'm a victim, I'm not saying that at all, I just don't get it. I do get it, it's because people are misogynistic and lonely and insecure, but I think it's stupid. And a big example of this is, if you have seen my black metal tier list video, that obviously didn't blow over well with a lot of people, and I know the second I sat down to make that video that not a lot of people would like it. I understood that. And I know that a lot of my opinions in that video were controversial. But AJ, my boyfriend, he was also in that video, and he was also giving his opinion. Yes, I'm louder than him, and yes, it is my channel, but at the end of the day, he was still in that video, and he was still giving his opinion. And when I tell you, there was not a single hate comment directed towards AJ. It was all towards me. When he was saying the exact same things that I was saying, he was making the same points I was saying, he was agreeing with the same things I was saying. I did not see a single person in any comment section on any social media platform saying, "That stupid blonde bitch, he's dumb as fuck." It was all directed towards me. I took the brunt of it, which is fine. It was my video. But being called a stupid bitch because I didn't put Holder in S tier, if you don't remember, I put Holder in B tier. Someone took my content and put it on Reddit just to complain about it, which is fine. But I put Holder in B tier. And a man called me a stupid bitch. Mind you, I've seen Holder live. I've met her. I've had a conversation with her. I listen to Holder. I have a Holder flag sitting right behind this camera as we speak, and I have her cassette tapes. I like Holder. I listen to Holder. But I'm a stupid bitch because I put her in B tier. It is a fictional tier list. It's fictional. And the amount of people that I made like furious and hostile, the amount of men that I made just genuinely angry is just idiotic and stupid and ridiculous. But I bet you if a man made that same exact video and they heard someone saying, "You know what, I actually don't really like Leviathan that much. I think there's other projects that are much better than Leviathan." Men who think that they're the masters of the universe in the comments will be like, yes, perhaps he has a point. But when I do it, it's stupid fat bitch with the clown makeup on. Shut up. You're not smart. You're not different. You're just being misogynistic. And I've seen this especially with the Varg commentary happening right now. I had someone say that I'm never gonna get married and I'm never gonna have beautiful children like Varg does, and just people saying obscene things to me because I'm commenting on something. I said, hey, maybe we shouldn't praise a white supremacist, and everyone's like, shut up, fat bitch, shut up. Which, it's kind of funny. I had someone message request me, a Nazi message requested me, and said, poser fat bitch, and honestly that gave me a really good laugh. And a lot of the times it is funny, but I just don't see men getting similar hate to me. I just don't see men getting hate on the level and the degree that I'm receiving, and I know it's because I'm a woman. And it just had me reflecting on being a woman metalhead in general, because I've been alternative for most of my life, and this is not my first rodeo. I've been going to shows forever. I have been in the scene forever. There's just no shortage of people, and just like no matter how long you've been into something, if you're a woman, you're a poser. No, actually, I think you're a poser because you're a woman, actually. Actually, you're listening to this band because you want to impress men, right? Right? And it's just like, I don't know why people can't accept that women can like the same things as men. Women can do the same things as men. this has been a really big thing happening. In a previous video where AJ and I were discussing some hot takes, which the response to that has been very positive, and I thank all of you for that. But there's still always gonna be some tubby Discord moderator in my comments. And one of the things we discussed was when someone told me that women shouldn't play in bands. And I had at least 3 people agree with that and add on to it. And I just think 3 is way too many. And I honestly just can't believe that people still think like that. I may just be stuck in my liberal safe space, but I genuinely didn't think that people were actually still that misogynistic, that racist, that homophobic in real life. And maybe I'm very privileged to be in that situation, to not have to encounter people like that on a daily basis, except for when I started posting on the internet. But that has always been a common theme, is like, when you are a woman who is into heavy music, you are never ever going to be taken as seriously as a man does. You could be into it for over 10 years, and your opinion and your likes and your interests don't even equate to someone who's only been into it for 6 months. And it's stupid. It is so stupid to me. Women shouldn't play in death metal. Women shouldn't play in black metal. Why the fuck not? I know more women who absolutely crush shit on stage and blow shit out of the water way fucking more than any man ever could. And I've seen it with my own eyes multiple fucking times. No matter how good a woman is, no matter how talented a woman is, no matter how intelligent a woman is, it will not ever matter to some people, because at the end of the day, you are not an individual, you are just a woman. I sound like I'm doing slam poetry right now. And another thing is, like, I feel like I'm constantly being called woke, which yes, I am on the left. I don't consider myself a liberal, nor do I consider myself a Democrat. I just consider myself on the left. And for some reason, whenever I make a point about something, it's instantly considered woke, and like I'm trying to be woke, whatever the fuck that means. And it's just like, I can't just talk, I can't just have an opinion without being accused of being a liberal or being called woke. And I do think it's a little bit of like profiling just because I'm a woman. There are people in my comments telling me women shouldn't vote. And when I say, hey, what the fuck? What? I'm the woke one. My bad. I am also constantly being told that a specific genre isn't for me, specifically black metal. I like death metal and black metal predominantly, but I like black metal more, and I also partake in black metal more on a daily basis than I do with death metal. But at the same time, within the same breath, people are constantly still telling me that black metal just isn't for me. I literally have a whole inside joke with you guys about it. I guess black metal just isn't for you. Like, I've been told that so many times, and it's like, why? Why is it not for me? You just don't want it to be for me. Because I'm a woke, liberal, sissy woman. That's why you don't want it to be for me. And it's mostly NSBN people telling me that, and their opinion doesn't matter to me. But still, it's still ridiculous. And whenever I comment on Varg or anything he's doing, someone told me that women should stay out of politics. Okay. My bad. Actually, no, my bad. Okay. And then someone also said, oh, she's a woman, so she has to constantly comment about things that don't fucking concern her, or something like that. And it's like, don't you do the same exact thing? Aren't you doing the same exact thing on my video right now? And it's just like, I don't know why men are allowed to openly give their opinions every single day, but the second I do it, I'm a woke liberal sissy. And I need to shut up because I don't actually know what black metal's about. And I know from the get-go, the second I created this channel, and the second I knew that I wanted to talk about metal, and specifically black metal most of the time, I know the fan base because I've been into it for years. I know who you people are. I know that the fan base is just like IQ of fucking 60. I know that most black metal fans are misogynistic and just like not welcoming to women at all. I get that and I know that, and I knew that the second that I created this channel. And I anticipated hate, and I knew that there was gonna be people who just didn't agree with anything I said, which is fine, but I can still be mad about it and I can still be a little pissed off. And I just don't know why, if a man made the same exact video that I did, that like it's okay for him to do that but it's not okay for me to do that. Or on the tier list video, it's okay for AJ to hate a certain band, but the second I do it, I'm a poser fat bitch. And it's just ridiculous. And it's just ridiculous. I really do think that a majority of these comments come from insecure men who don't have any women in their lives because they're constantly driving them away. And yeah, I'm just sick of being told that like my opinion doesn't matter, or being told that the validity in my experience doesn't matter, or the amount of time that I've been into something doesn't matter. And it just doesn't matter what I say, it doesn't matter what I do. I shouldn't like black metal, I shouldn't like death metal, I should just stay away from it. I should stay away from that. I should stay away from politics. I should stay away from voting. I should stay away from heavy machinery. It's stupid. It's just stupid. And so I'm making this video mostly for other women who are into heavy music and into metal and just stuff like that. And sorry for making such a woke liberal sissy video, but I feel like it needs to be said. I feel like it needs to be said because a lot of you need to grow the fuck up. A lot of you need to go outside and touch grass. Go feel the warmth of a woman. Have respect for women. Maybe if you got laid, you wouldn't be fucking harassing me every single day in my comments. So if you are a woman and you feel my pain, I hope that you can find some relatability in this video. I'm not gonna stop liking metal just because you want me to. Just because you don't think women should be in metal. That's not gonna stop me from doing it. That's not gonna stop me from making videos. No matter how many men call me a fat whale online, I'm still gonna do what I wanna do. And again, I want to do a big shout out for the people who are continuously supporting me, who watch every single one of my videos. You guys are excellent. You guys are amazing. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being so kind to me every single day. Thank you for reaching out to me and telling me that I have your support, because it really does mean a lot to me. And I will say that every positive comment shines way brighter than any Discord moderator ass comment that I receive. So thanks for sitting in on this rant, and I hope that we can all use our common sense and rub some of our brain cells together to create some coherent and kind comments. I am just simply making this video because I think we all need to change the way that we think and perceive the world, and change the way we perceive double standards. Women can do the same things that you can do, and women can like and comment on the same things that you do, and it's still just as important and just as valid. Anyways, my name is Dimitri, and thank you kindly for sitting in on this rant, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!